Good day, grade 3s, and welcome to day 6 of our math online lessons. Today we will be focusing on addition and subtraction. But before we must begin, you will know we must do some mental math. And today you have two activities. Activity 4, where you must show your sum on the number line. Activity 5, where you must do number combinations. That is easy peasy. And then tomorrow I will put the memorandum at the end of the slideshow to see how you did with your mental math activities. So like I said, today we will focus on addition and subtraction. But before we begin, there is two people I would like you to meet. The first one is Linus the Minus. Linus the Minus is a naughty young lad, always taking away. He is oh so bad. When he comes around, you will end up with less. He makes a big difference, but he'll never confess. So we all know minus is where we must take away. So every time we are talking about minus, you must think about Linus. The next one I would like you to meet is a younger and a nicer person. That is Gus the Plus. Gus the Plus is a generous young man, giving to others whenever he can. He will show you how many that you have in all. When he comes around, your sum will grow tall. He adds numbers together so that you will have more. With help from Gus, adding is never a chore. So with that in mind, Linus and Gus, we will begin with our addition. You will see these addition sums is also in your activity book for homework that you need to do today, but I will show you two ways that you can do addition. The first way you all know, where the first one in the sum stays the same. So 145 stays 145. But then we must break up the second number into hundred, tens and units, and that's where we get 200 plus 30 plus 0. Then in step 2, you must plus 145 and 200 together, and that is where we get 345. But then we cannot leave our two friends at the back. We must remember to take them along. So we say 345 plus 30 plus 0. Now again we plus 345 plus 30. That's where we get 375. And then our last friend is 0. We must plus him even though he won't make a difference. So our answer will be 375. The next option that you have is a quicker one, but not so easy if you don't understand what you must do. In this option, it's very important to put your hundred, tens and units underneath each other, otherwise your sum will not work out. So first that we do, we put 145 plus 230. Then we plus the units together. We say 5 plus 0 gives us 5. Good. The next one we must plus our tens together. That says 4 times 3 and that equals 7. And the last one we plus our hundreds together and that is 1 plus 2 equals 3. Okay guys, so you can come back to this piece of the video if you want to revise on how to do the revision. In the next slide, I will do another sum also for you, just to make sure that you understand what you must do. So here our number sentence is 325 plus 234. Again, in option 1, it stays the same. We take the first number and we just bring it down without changing it, and then we change our second number into hundreds, cents, and units. So then we have 325 plus 200 plus 30 plus 4. Then we take our first two numbers, 325 plus 200, we plus them together, then we have 525. But again, we mustn't leave our two friends at the back alone at the top. We bring them down to the bottom with us. Then we will say 525 plus 30, and that will give us 555. Then we bring our lost friend number 4 down, and that will give us an answer of 559. Okay, option number 2. Again, like I said, remember to put your hundreds, cents, and units underneath each other. So the number sentence says 325 plus 234. What you must do, we start with plussing the units together. 5 plus 4 equals 9. 2 plus 3, our tens, that equals 5. You guys are too smart. And the last one, we must plus our hundreds together. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Can you see we have two different ways of doing addition, but in both of the options we get the same answer. Now I will show you subtraction, and always remember what I tell you in class. Addition and subtraction, the step stays exactly the same, but all that you must remember is that there's a difference between plus and minus. Remember, there's a difference between Gus the plus that gives and Linus the minus. Okay guys, next I will show you how to do subtraction. So we have two number sentences, 230 minus 145, and question number 2 is 325 minus 234. So let's first have a look at 230 minus 145. This we will do like we did option 1. So the first one, 230 stays the same. Then we break 145 up into hundreds, cents, and units, where we get 100 minus 40 minus 5. Then at step 2, you minus 230 minus 100, and that equals 130. Then you bring down 40 minus 5, which gives us the number sentence 130 minus 40 minus 5. Step 3, you say 130 minus 40 gives us 90. And then we must remember to bring down our friend number 5. That gives us a number sentence 90 minus 5. And then our last step is our answer of 85. Okay. Then let's have a look at question number 2, which I will be showing you how to do like option 2 that we did at our plus. So it's important to put your hundreds, tens, and units underneath each other. Then you always begin with the units. So we will say 5 minus 4. It's easy, that's 1. Then the next one, you say 2 minus 3. Can I give Mpo 3 sweets if I only have 2 sweets? No. So that means I have to go borrow at Tembi. So I say I borrow at the 3, but then Tembi only has 2 sweets left. But now luckily I got 1 extra sweet. So that gives me the chance to put the 1 in front of the 2, and now I have 12. So 12 minus 3 gives us 9. And now remember, Tembi only has 2 sweets. So 2 minus 2 equals 0. Okay, so then you will get the answer. If you don't have enough sweets, you can go borrow at your friend. But remember, you can only borrow 1 sweet at a time. And then you must remember to take away the sweet that you borrow at your friend. Okay guys, so the math activity. We will do page 12 in our math activity book 1 today. Remember, you can find it on the D6 communicator, but no child will be disadvantaged if they are not able to do their homework. The memorandum of page 1 until 8 is also available on the D6 communicator. So if you didn't already go and have a look at it, please remember to go download it and mark the work that we did last week so that you can see with what you're struggling with, so that you can look at the videos again, maybe to catch up that work or make a note to when the school starts again, then you can ask your teacher to explain it to you again and again in person. And then we have our mental maths memo of the work that you were supposed to do yesterday. So you can just have a look here at your number symbols. In activity 1, the answers 1 until 8. Activity 2, complete more or less than. Also question number 1 until 8, you can see the answers there. And then activity 3, order the numbers before, between or after question number 1 until 9. So please make sure that you mark these, guys. It's very important. If you got something wrong, to do your revision and see why did I get it wrong, what can I do different next time so that I maybe grasp the concept better. Watch the videos again. I'm making this out of love for you guys to help you. If you don't understand something, ask mommy or daddy to help you. YouTube, Google. I'm sure all of you are very smart. Watch my videos again and then I am sure that you will be fine. Remember to do your homework and enjoy your Wednesday, and then I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye bye.